Well, shit. What y'all doing? This is part 2 of our episode with Toad because, once again, OBS has kicked us off the stream. We're not sure why that happens. It sucks when it does, though. I don't know. We still got Toad. We still got Ryan and AJ over there. Oh, wait, I don't have Toad. I have Toad. We'll give people a second to come back in.
I am here, I hope.
Yeah, no, you're here. You're here, and your audio was here. Your video just wasn't. It is working.
I'm probably the reason why the stream got nuked.
No, this has happened. I don't know. This is probably what, the 5th time it's happened to us, 5th or 6th time. It happened when we had Reed Cooley on. Was it Reed?
Who did it start with?
The first one was Clint.
Yeah, it was Clint.
The first one was Clint. We dropped the stream entirely, and we were so bad at knowing how to just start a new stream that we were just like, whatever, fuck it, we're done.
And we were like nearly an hour into that show.
Yeah, we were 42 minutes or 43 minutes or something. But it's happened several times. It happened when we had Chase Geyser on too from One American Podcast.
Yep.
Typically, it seems to happen when I start going in on Israel.
Yeah, well, you're listing off all of the most offensive and anti-Semitic people possible.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
You didn't say Reed Coverdale, though.
No, it didn't happen
It
with Reed.
happened with what's his face from the Lore Lodge.
Oh, that's right. It did. It happened.
Yeah.
It happened with him too.
Aiden.
Yeah. We had the dude from the Lore Lodge, but we were talking about like Nephilim giants and shit, and so maybe they'd cut us off for that. I don't know.
Right.
Wow. Yeah, maybe.
I'm sorry, guys. I really apologize. I don't know why that keeps happening with OBS. I don't know if it's OBS or Mediacom. It could possibly be our internet. I don't know.
It was because we were talking about
shit.
What, Toad?
The Vietnamese meatballs. Is what
We started talking about Vietnamese
that.
meatballs, and all of a sudden they shut us down. It was pretty.
Okay, don't say the name of them again. But what if the name of them doesn't translate quite right, and you're saying like the most offensive shit in like Cambodian?
That's
or
possible,
something.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh, so how you say what in Korean is niga.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
In what?
Exactly
In
why.
In Korean, you say niga.
Damn, dude.
But
That's
there
right.
are songs where, you say things weirdly,
Right.
and they're just Korean songs where the chorus is just what, and it sounds just like the N-word.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
this motherfucker's spitting right here.
This motherfucker's spitting.
Oh no! In China, do you guys know what "No, I don't want that" in Chinese is? Like somebody's okay. You're trying to sell me this cap, right? I'm like walking in the
No.
street.
Hey, do you want
A
this?
booyah nigga, booyah nigga. That's Chinese for I don't want that. Go away.
Damn, dude.
For real.
Oh, is that what that woman was telling me that time?
She
He now regrets hitting her.
Toad's like, man, I thought that chick was into me. I had no idea she was trying to tell
I
me
thought she was just calling me black because my dick was so big.
Oh my God, dude. Toad's gonna get his shut down again. It's going.
Or
No, I was in the middle of saying I had never eaten these foods in other countries except for China. I went to Hong Kong and I had Chinese food in Hong Kong. And it was fucking trash, dude. Like horrible garbage. And I was like,
Panda Express.
well, and we asked around, right? Like we were like, what's the best Chinese food here? And they like sent us to some place in downtown Hong Kong that was like super. There was a line to get in and shit. And then
like, oh, cool, it's gonna be good.
yeah. And I was in the Navy at the time, and there was like I don't know, 15 of us, right?
Yeah.
And they sat us at this giant round table with like a lazy Susan in the middle.
Yep.
And they brought us out like everything they had, and it was fucking trash, dude. It was so bad. And I was like, are we really like, do we really get better Chinese food in America than they do in China?
Was it bitter?
It just all tasted like ass, dude.
Yeah.
And it didn't taste good. It didn't have a lot of flavor.
Salty.
Well, it's a palate. What's the Anthony Bourdain? Anthony Bourdain, when I was talking about it, it's a completely different palate.
Right.
It's a completely different palate for the food. So I'm not saying it was awesome, but to Chinese people, it tastes good. And then we eat it, and we're like, oh my God, spit it out.
Yeah, I'm trying to imply that they jacked off in it.
But no. Jesus, fuck.
Well, in China they're used to communism, so their typical palate is nothing at all.
Yeah. No shit. Well, and
Or a typical palate is I'm hungry.
well, that's like England, right? Like England, like tried to conquer the world and fought all these fucking wars for spices, and then these motherfuckers don't even use the spices. What the fuck is wrong with you?
They just wanted to kill people.
Dude, their food is trash, dude.
Everyone's seen Rhodesia and Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Everyone's seen the before and after, okay?
Bro,
Just saying.
I'll tell you, like legit English food sucks, dude. It sucks.
Yeah.
It has no flavor. Thank God
Oh,
thank God they put a bottle of HP sauce on like every fucking table, because that's the only way I can get any kind of good flavor out of English food is to just douse it in HP sauce.
What the fuck is HP?
It's like their version of steak
Some
sauce, basically.
Shit out of Hogwarts named
Is it like
after the
A1?
boy who
Yeah,
lived?
it's like their A1. It's more like it tastes more closely to Heinz 57 sauce.
Yeah, it's the only thing in England that has any flavor at all.
Yeah. And like I'm telling you, dude, I had to douse anything I eat in England. Like I had to douse it in that shit. But England does have like bomb ass Pakistani Indian foods on restaurants on like every corner because they've just been taken over by Pakistanis.
Yes.
Yeah.
And their food is great.
Yeah,
Fucking
well,
hella good.
Yeah, they do have fish and chips, and that's okay.
Yeah, but even their
everything
fish and
else
chips,
is-
dude. Like if you've ever been to Ivers and fucking in Seattle, dude. Like their fish and chips doesn't hold a candle to our halibut fish and chips over here. Get out of here.
Yeah, in Boston, it's better than it is in England.
Oh yeah,
as well.
dude. Toad took me to this place to have fucking New England clam chowder,
Mhm.
and it was like the best fucking thing I've ever had, dude.
Yeah, that was,
Where was that
the
at?
Boston Sail Loft. They do this chowder that's like it's really creamy and really it's not
Got a lot of
chunky,
dill in
but
it.
it's really thick. And yeah, they load that shit with dill.
It was so good, dude. Like I was like, because I grew up eating San Francisco clam chowder, right? And it's good. They put it in the sourdough bread bowl made right there at the fucking piers and shit, right? It's really good. But this was like a whole different kind of thing. You know what I mean? And it was just, oh, dude, I think about it.
New England clam chowder, man.
I think about it frequently. Like I was eating it and I was just like, this is amazing, dude. But I had some good food. That area has really good food. That's, the only good thing about that area is they got good food.
We did that, and then I took you to South Boston, Southie, where it's being all gentrified. I took you to like the one dive bar that still exists there, and we got a thick Irish accent on the bartender, and we got to talk to a very homosexual longshoreman for a while.
He was cool as shit, though, dude. And,
he offered to blow us, actually.
Yeah, he legitimately did.
And that's the story of how Toad got his first blowjob.
Yeah, that wasn't the first.
It was. I had fun. So I go to Boston, right? And like I've traveled all over the country. I've been to like 48 states now over the last 6 years with just doing party shit, even, right? And so like every time I go to one of these places, everybody's like, oh, you got to check out this and this and this. And they always want to send you to the tourist spots. I'm like, I don't want to go to the fucking tourist spots, dude. I want to go to like the down home spots that all the locals love, right? And so we went to Boston. And he's like, oh, we could go to this bar and this area, and this area is cool. And I'm like, dude, take me to fucking Southie, dude. I want to go to Southie. I want to drink in one of the bars that's like underground. You know what I mean? With like pool tables and a bunch of fucking just crazy like Boston Irish dudes with thick ass Boston accents. And so we did that. We went down. First of all, he made me take the fucking train everywhere. And the train in Boston
I know you
sucks.
hated that. That's
sucks, dude.
It's worse now, but that's what you do in Boston, man. By the way, I beat Josh in pool.
He did beat me in pool, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And
was
so
close.
so we take the train down there and we get off the train. He's all, oh yeah, the bars are like a mile and a half away from here or something. So we had to walk for fucking ever after getting off in the cold in December off the fucking off this train. And now I'm walking through Southie, right? Which is like supposed to be the bad part of Boston. In the middle of the night, fucking drinking. But we ended up at some bar that was across the street from like a fucking like a factory or something. And it was a bar that had there was like scenes from The Departed that were filmed in this bar.
No, it was Gone Girl.
Oh,
I want to say
Gone Girl. That's what.
or Gone Baby Gone.
Yeah, Gone Baby Gone. The Ben Affleck's brother, Casey Affleck, was in that one.
Yeah. Which one is the one where Ed Harris like busts in the back door of the bar?
That's Gone Baby Gone. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it was that scene. They filmed it at Murphy's Law in South Boston.
Yeah. We went to a bar called Murphy's Law. It was across the street from a fucking factory, dude. I'm just like, yes.
Yeah,
this is like what I was looking for.
Yeah, it's the seaport now, basically. But yeah, the seaport, they're like, it used to be all industry, and now they're like really building it up, and it's all, it's so gentrified now, and it's all seeping into South Boston. So Southie is like almost gone, basically.
Southie's almost gone. So I told him next time I go there, I want to go to Dorchester.
Yeah, they don't really have many bars in Dorchester, though.
I'm sure we can find a bar.
Well, we can go to we'll go to the Banshee.
Yeah, I'm sure there's one there. And so I told him I'm going to come back and hang out in Boston. He's going to take me to fucking Dorchester. That's where the Wahlbergs are from.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where they grew up. They grew up in like the white ghetto.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
Say hello to your mother for me.
So guys,
Yeah.
we gotta talk a little bit about these January 6th tapes. I don't know if they'll demonetize us for this shit or not. I don't know, but maybe. I didn't even I haven't monetized part 2 anyway, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I would be
They're
a
all
little
in the-
surprised if this episode is monetized
Yeah.
anyway.
So for you guys that don't know, January 6th is my favorite holiday. It's where I get to fucking laugh at all the hysterical lefties who think it was the greatest threat to our democracy ever. I believe that it was just. I wish. I believe that it was mostly a guided velvet rope tour of the Capitol building. And there's some people on the left that were like, no, this is not a guided tour. This was a threat. They were trying to kill people. It was really bad. It was the worst thing to happen since 9/11, maybe worse than 9/11, which is hilarious. And I maintained this whole time that everything that I saw from this was a fucking either a psyop of some sort or absolutely fucking ridiculous, like playing it up, right? Like politicians playing it up because they love to have tragedies to play on. And now we got tapes, and we got the first real tapes coming out, and of course Tucker Carlson released them, which I think is fucking hilarious, right? Because it's like, dude, listen, I actually like Tucker. I'm a fan of Tucker Carlson. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That guy's fucking great. He's been good on wars, which I really appreciate. He's good on war right now still. And so I love that. But couldn't you have found anybody a little more moderate to release these fucking tapes, right? Because like, listen, dude, people on the left, right, that already have a fucking bias are going to see that Tucker released these tapes and not even watch them.
Would it have mattered?
I think it might have. These
Would
tapes
it
were
have?
very convincing, dude.
Who could have done it?
Glenn Greenwald for
Listen.
crying out loud, dude.
My brother-in-law has claimed jihad on Tucker Carlson.
Of course.
I won't say out loud what he told me,
Oh yeah.
but Tucker Carlson should be very afraid if he's in the same room with my brother-in-law.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be
Okay.
terrified, dude. Have you
So
ever
It
seen?
was
right.
a fatwa.
You're right.
A fatwa.
Yeah.
Yes, he would have a fatwa on Tucker Carlson.
Is he
Has hated him since the bow tie era.
Is he that descent?
Like,
Is he
oh.
that descent though? Is he a Muslim man?
Huh?
Is your brother-in-law a Muslim man?
No.
Oh.
He's just super far. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that's what you meant.
No. I didn't mean a literal fatwa, guys. That's crazy.
Okay.
No, I can't say what he would do. He would unalive. Is that the word? Unalive. He would want to unalive
Sure.
Tucker Carlson.
Have you seen the video of the guy accosting Tucker Carlson while he was with like his family at like a sporting goods store when they were getting ready to go like fishing or something?
It's funny.
It's a fucking hilarious video. He did not back down at all.
No.
He was like,
No.
and the dude was big.
I heard his property is well protected.
Yeah, I'm sure he's
Well-
well protected. Yeah.
Well, I know there was that other incident where like a leftist mob was at his house and like threatening his wife and children or something when he wasn't there. And I
Right.
think they might have moved after that.
Yeah. Well, there's a video of a gentleman accosting him, saying that he was responsible for like the deaths of a bunch of children or some shit like that, and he's like, "Oh, buddy, come on." Like it was he handled like an
Yes.
absolute champ, dude. It was really, really good.
That's the contention I hear from people is that he has blood on his hands.
Yeah.
Which super weird. It's
Which is
super-
fucking hilarious.
Whatever.
Not these leftist fucking liberal news media people who literally go out of their way to hope people die, right?
Yeah.
It's the guy that's like, hey, maybe less people die if we stop having an attack on like self-defense, and maybe less people die if we stop trying to like institute communism in the country, and you know what I mean? Like it just fucking
Yeah.
I don't get it, dude. But anyways, so there's these videos coming out now. And there's a very clear video of the police escorting the Q shaman around the building, bringing him into the diocese, letting him go up. He even thanks them for walking him around. This man spent 42 months in prison, dude.
Yes.
42 months in fucking prison over this, dude. Okay? How in the world did a single fucking lawyer not go, oh, this guy can't spend time in prison for this? How could they not subpoena those videos? I mean, our justice system is so fucked right now.
Do you think they would have been disbarred immediately if they would have done that?
I mean, you can't disbar a lawyer for taking on a case. It doesn't matter. The lawyer took on the Timothy McVeigh case, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Yeah, but they would have found some other reason.
Sure. I'm sure they would have found him suicided in his backyard with 2 gunshots to the back of the head. I mean, yeah. But
yeah, like
we saw the same thing with Brandon Caserta when we had him on the show, right?
Yes.
Like they put that man in prison for what, 21 months or something like that?
Yeah.
And he never even got convicted of anything? How is that possible?
No trial. Dude, there's so much fishy shit around the Jan 6. The trials, the little kangaroo court they had on CBS or whatever. I watched like 5 minutes of that and I was like, they're broadcasting this? How can they get away with this?
Well,
really?
it's the system, man. If you are declared to be an enemy of the state and then you're going through the state court system, like what do you think is going to happen? I don't even know if his lawyers, like, did they even know that specific video existed? Like if they knew
but here's the thing
I don't think so
is that any lawyer worth his salt would have subpoenaed the videos from inside the state capitol building.
I don't know if they could. It was like top
right,
secret.
But what if they did and they didn't know that specific one?
Well, they can't do that. Like, listen, here's the thing, dude. If a judge puts out a subpoena, they have to hand that stuff over. Like that's the law,
yeah, it's in
right?
discovery. Yeah,
but
these people
you're
don't
under
don't
the
abide by
assumption
that.
that the federal government gives a shit about the law.
No, but this is the point that I'm making, right? Like our government, just with that information alone, you should know that your government is not playing by their own rules.
Oh.
Just with that information alone, because listen, any lawyer worth his salt would have subpoenaed the videos from inside the Capitol. Okay, it would have been the first thing to think about. If somebody was representing somebody who was inside that Capitol building, I need every video from inside that Capitol building. It would have been the very first piece of evidence you would have been going after.
Yeah.
Okay, so we either have to accept that he had the literal worst lawyer in the entire world that knew nothing at all about subpoenaing evidence, right? Or 2, B, okay, the government refused to hand over the evidence of trial and let a innocent person be put to prison for 42 months.
Yeah, it's definitely B. Yeah.
So I don't care if you're on the left or the right. I don't give a fuck what side you're on right now. If you can't look at that unbiasedly and realize that your government is going out of its way to fuck over citizens outside of the law, then you're a bad person. And I don't give a fuck what your ideology is. You're a bad person. You're a bad person. You're a shitty person. And you deserve the boot on your fucking neck, dude. Period. Plain and simple. If you're one of those lefties that's like, we need criminal justice reform. Black people are being killed in the streets outside the law. These officers are acting outside the law. And you can watch what's going on with the January 6th shit and not say the same thing, then you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of fucking shit. Your word, your bond, your fucking integrity, none of that means shit. You don't have any of it. You're a liar. You're a fraud. You're a piece of shit. I don't give a fuck. Whatever moniker you want to throw, whatever pronoun we want to use right now. Okay. You can't look at that and understand the legal system at all. I mean, a minute understanding of the legal system will tell you that when evidence is subpoenaed, it needs to be in court because it's important, it's pertinent to the case. If you're telling me that you have the slightest understanding of the legal system and you're watching a case like that, and you know in your heart of hearts these things, that these were obviously not either not allowed to be played in court or not given to the lawyer when asked for them, and you're still supporting that, you're a piece of shit. I don't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican, you're a piece of shit. Period. Plain and simple.
Yeah, well, yeah, as it stood, they convicted him with no actual proof that he did anything. But then this video actually completely exonerates him because it proves that he was literally actually being given a guided tour.
Yeah, 100%. He
Police.
thanked them. They shook hands, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. And that video just came out, right?
Yeah.
This week. Now, 42 months ago, when a lawyer walks into a courtroom, the first thing they're going to say is, I need all video evidence,
right?
All video footage from cameras, from cell phones, whatever it is. I need it because I have a defendant here, right? Who is saying that he was given a guided tour around the Capitol building. And that's not a punishable offense by 42 months in prison. At all.
No.
Zero.
But have you guys seen the footage of him in the Senate chambers with
Yes.
2 other gentlemen?
Yes.
And they ask him to leave, and they're just like, "We're taking care of the place for you. We're making sure nobody disrespects it."
Yeah.
You seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all over
Yeah.
TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
That was months ago.
Right.
I saw that like,
Right.
3 months after it happened.
And that was cell phone footage.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But this footage that's actually from the Capitol security system
That hasn't been leaked.
that has
Apparently,
been leaked.
right?
Shows without a doubt that this man was guided into that place by several officers, not just one, and let to go in there.
How are they spinning this? I just don't understand this.
How anybody
spin is so crazy.
anybody worth their salt can look at that and go, yeah, that man deserved to be in prison, and there's no way that this was an attack on, individual rights is beyond me. Beyond me.
The great meandering.
But these are also the same people that, call Ashley Babbitt a terrorist and say she deserved to die. So,
I have heard that argument
yeah.
on online. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Same people.
Like,
It's the
really?
same people.
Heard it
Huh.
offline.
Okay.
Yeah, and she was the only person who was killed during the January 6th
Correct.
events.
The one person that was killed by
Yeah.
Capitol Security.
Right.
Who was the Catherine Boyle lady though? That was like a trampling thing that was going on. Like
There was some
outside.
kind of trampling,
It
and then a
wasn't
cop,
inside
and then
the
a cop
Capitol.
died of natural causes, and they tried to blame that one on everybody.
Yeah, but I'm just
There
saying
was
she
one
died.
that
She was a
like,
protester. She died too.
of a heart attack later, and then there was, I don't remember if this was debunked or not, but there's a story that somebody tased himself in the balls repeatedly.
I think that was the cop. I think that was the
That's
cop.
actually true.
Yeah, I think that was
That's
the
actually
cop.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tased the shit out of himself and caused a cardiac arrest.
Yeah. Which
Look,
is,
man, it was autoerotic
Which can happen.
tasing. It gets me off.
we
Well,
believe
but this
it.
was
You're at the point where you need the taser and the belt.
Yeah, I
think he
listen.
had
I've gone
COVID.
too far. At what point have you gone too far when it comes to autoerotica?
Never.
When you start it,
I think you've come too far when you get to the
when
point
you consider
where the
it,
coroner's showing up
Yeah.
and you're naked with a belt around your
the
neck.
David
and-
Carradine stage.
Could you imagine going that way,
That's where you
dude?
pull the
What a terrible fucking thing to do, dude. Like you just like listen, dude. A lot of
He
us
died doing what he loved.
He really
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
dude.
See, I think that's like
You know?
one of the best ways to go out because everybody's gonna talk about it, and really, it's like fucking awesome.
Toad is like, please help me normalize autoerotic asphyxiation right now.
Yeah,
Please let me
that's right.
normalize this. By the way, if you have to normalize something, it's not fucking normal. In case you were wondering, I try to stress this to people on Twitter all the time. They're like, we need to normalize this and normalize that. And all I can think is, dude, if you have to normalize something, it's not normal.
Yeah.
It's not normal, dude. I'm sorry. And it's never going to be viewed as normal. Like, listen, letting people have sex with your butthole for money is never going to be normal. No one's ever going to look at that and go, yes, normal, totally cool. You know what I mean? Unless they like fucking paying for sex and buttholes. Then it's normal to them, right?
True.
That's the truth, dude. Like I got in this fucking huge argument online, and everyone's calling me a Nazi because I said I'll never normalize sex work to my children. I got in a fucking argument and got called a Nazi online for saying that very benign statement.
How dare you
Yeah.
have an opinion,
Yeah,
sir?
and I'm
Especially about
how
your
dare
children.
you not approve of the all behaviors of others?
and I meant that. I will never. I'm never. Could you imagine like what kind of parent would high five their children for becoming sex workers? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, if it's
I mean, it would only be mothers.
selling your body
I
is
mean-
know normal.
I don't
White
know.
liberal mothers for sure.
I'd high five my son for fucking at least. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just implying that sex workers don't have a father.
We
in the home.
as people of moral character, me and Julia, when we have had that short conversation with our oldest son, it was more along the lines of wait till you're married, buddy. Trust me. Get a good job, go to school, become an NBA player, whatever it is that you want to do. These are the things that you want to do. Do those things first and then go out and seek that stuff. You know what I mean? And so, of people good moral standing, that's kind of how you should talk to your kids. You should never normalize. Yeah, dude, selling your body is not a normal thing. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's not normal. It should be shunned from society.
But you're not for arresting somebody that
No.
does it. See, I think that's
No.
the kind of heavy lift when you're talking about
Yeah.
small L libertarian
Yeah.
stuff to people is like, they go, what are you talking about? And you're like, well, I mean, I don't have to agree with it,
Yeah.
right?
I think it should be
I don't
shunned.
have to be a
I think
cheerleader
sex
and go,
workers-
yeah.
I think sex
You can
workers
just say,
should
hey,
be
it should
shunned.
be legal.
Should
right?
mostly be shunned and mocked from society.
Yeah.
It should be an underground thing.
Polite society should shun it. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't think it needs.
How controversial.
JC hit us with a super chat and said, "Normalize smashing that like."
Yeah, for
button."
real, normalize that
should
shit.
be
Yeah.
normal.
That should be a normal.
That's
thing.
already normal.
But
if it's not normal,
no, dude,
fuck
it's fine.
you.
I get it. If it needs, hey, listen, JC, if it needs to be normalized, then it's just not normal. That's all right. If you guys don't want to like our video content, we are okay with that, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, listen, dude, I'm never gonna be perfect. We're never gonna be perfect. We are trying to grow the show, but you know, we do what we can. It's hard right now because we keep getting these copyright fucking infringements. It's keeping me from downloading episodes to put up on the podcast. It sucks, dude.
Fuck.
It fucking really sucks right now. But I'm still working around. I'm gonna give him like another week, and then I'm just never gonna play that song again. That's just how it's gonna have to be, I guess. But I have the license code, so I always win the dispute. It just takes a month. It takes 30 days. 30 days.
Because they have to respond at 30 days, or else they'll lose it.
Yeah, yeah. And they don't respond. This people that keep putting these copyright claims on our videos, it doesn't ever dispute it. I dispute it, and then 30 days goes by, and then the money goes out of escrow, but it's not a lot of money. It's mostly just the ad revenue.
Yeah.
But it keeps me from downloading the episode to upload it onto
At
the
least they
podcast
hold it
feed.
in escrow now.
Yeah.
They didn't used to. If somebody claimed like your video, they would just get the money until it was
Jesus, dude. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Fucking garbage. YouTube, you suck. We're on Rumble, by the way, now.
Okay, yeah, Rumble.
Yeah, we're on Rumble. We're on so our videos do up. They go live here, and then they auto sync after it's done here. It auto syncs over to Rumble and Odyssey.
That's pretty cool.
The copyright has not affected that at all.
I thought we were frozen. False alarm.
No, we're not frozen, dude. You're frozen.
Well,
Your eyes
Rumble-
are frozen.
Rumble. So we at one point we were doing a draft order for a fantasy football draft. By everybody gave the commissioner like their favorite a song to represent them, and then he was just gonna put a playlist on shuffle, and then that was gonna announce the draft order. Well, he couldn't upload it to YouTube because it would copyright it and be like, you can't use this music. Like, well, that sucks. So I told him to use Rumble, and it worked.
Yeah,
It's
because
great.
Rumble and Odyssey don't give a fuck.
But I thought with YouTube with a copyright claim, I thought they just demonetize it, but they still let you.
No, they hold the money in
Keep the
escrow.
episode.
They hold the money in escrow. If you dispute it, if you have a license code for whatever the copyright is, and I do for the song that we play at the
Yeah.
beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Now I'm not talking about the wood chipper song. That's my good friend Alex's song. He wrote that. He gave us that song to
Oh,
have
so that
on the
one's
show.
good.
It's the intro music when I come on and start talking
Yeah.
about the sponsors. That it's called Cybertruck. The song's called Cybertruck.
Oh, okay.
And there's some random music company that keeps putting copyright claims on some random like English, British. Of course, it's the fucking British.
Yeah.
Keep putting some fucking copyright claim on our videos because
Oi, that's my fucking song.
Oi, that's my song. Well,
Hey.
bitch, I got a fucking license code, and that's all I need.
Yeah,
Don't muck
it's
about.
probably have a bot doing it, and then
Mhm.
people that don't dispute it, they get the money.
Right.
And
Smart.
It's a scam essentially.
It's smart, dude.
Yeah.
But I dispute it. It just takes 30 days to come out of escrow, and sometimes a week or so before I can download the last episode, which is sucks, dude.
Hmm.
But anyways, Toad, we're getting to the end of this live stream, but you got anything, buddy? Let's hear your thoughts on the January 6th tapes before we go.
Are we just talking about the QAnon one, or are we talking about some of the other ones?
All the
came
ones
out?
that you've seen.
I've seen that one, and I saw the Josh Hawley one, but I wasn't sure what the initial like narrative was on that. Whether it was like, was Hawley one of the ones who was saying that he was like in danger, extreme danger?
So Holly was the one that was like, these people are people and don't deserve this and that and this and that, and that no one should have been scared. And then they found some like short clip of him running out of the fucking Congress when they were coming in. But now it's come out that actually had nothing to do whatsoever with him, and he actually stayed there when it was going on.
Oh, so it was like a false
yeah.
narrative.
So it was
they
like a
pushed
whole
with
false
Yeah.
narrative that they had pushed about Josh
Juxtaposed the
Hawley,
video.
who, by the way, listen, I'm not the biggest Hawley supporter, but man,
Me
he's been
either.
pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
He's been pretty good in Congress.
Wow,
Senate-
so
in the
he's,
Senate.
he's
Tried to
actually
defake
been,
him. Go ahead. Go
yeah,
ahead.
okay. He's actually been good on January 6th. I don't even know because I
Yes,
just
he's
assume
been
he
real-
pretty much sucks.
No, he's been
but-
really good on January 6th, and then he
Okay.
just what was the fucking video that he just went in on? Oh, he just went in on fucking what's his name? The director of the Department of fuck, dude. Department of Justice. Who's it?
What? Shit, not Schiff.
No.
Not Adam
Oh,
Schiff.
What the fuck is that old man's name?
I don't even know.
Because they found a fucking memorandum basically stating that the FBI was going to start getting people inside of Catholic like nationalist groups or something like that. So the FBI was like put out a memorandum that they were legitimately going to go after Catholics.
Yeah,
dude, which is a fucking no-no,
Whoa.
You're not talking about the AG Garland, are you?
dude. Yeah, Garland.
Garland.
Yes,
yeah.
it was Garland.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah, and he fucking dude. If you haven't seen that clip, look up Josh Hawley with Garland. It was one of the most beautiful takedowns I've ever seen, dude. He brought the memorandum in and he fucking let him have it, dude. But Hawley did not run from that. And they made it out to sound like he was a coward that ran, and they showed this little clip of him running across the hall, but it had nothing to do with that. It was something completely different.
And I
So
think
for all these years, they've been saying that Josh Hawley was a coward that ran from these guys who he said wasn't violent, but he never did. And I don't think he ever even made a statement on it.
Yeah, but there's this video that came out, I guess, proves that narrative is false. By the way, I think Merrick Garland, has some sort of connection to like the OKC shit.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
I think
sure
that's,
he does.
Yeah, go check out Jose's stuff.
Jose's been on fire lately, dude.
He's entered full Sage mode on the OKC stuff.
Yeah, he's doing great.
I started watching that.
He's doing great. I love Jose
I
to
would
death.
probably need to get it over because during the beginning of my workday and I could not pay attention to jack shit.
Sure. That's the time I get to pay attention to stuff the most, is at the beginning of my workday, because I don't do shit until like 8 o'clock, even though I get in at 5:30. I don't do shit, dude. I just sit there and watch podcasts, or I put on Netflix, or I've been working on my real estate license, so I've been doing those classes too. But I'm like over halfway done with my real estate class now. So I'll have my real estate license soon. So if you want to move to Iowa to get some more freedom, hit me up. I'll help you buy a house for sure. Toad, I love you to death, man. I'm a big fan. You know that.
You too, man. My opinion on the 1-6 stuff, by the way, is that it didn't go far enough.
Well, of course, I think we all believe that. You know what I mean? I think that it was definitely not what they said it was. I wish it was a bigger attack on democracy. I hate democracy. That shit. Democracy's for fucking straight up soy boys who think they need a majority to live their life normally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The footage
that came out, it's like,
yeah, the sequel's gonna be lit.
The sequel's gonna be lit.
Yeah,
with more helicopters.
Yeah, 1-7.
1-7, motherfucker. That's a couple years ago. We were drinking pretty heavily on Cinco de Mayo, because it's fucking Cinco de Mayo, right? Yeah. And my old roommate and my best friend, out of nowhere, I was like, "Yeah, it's fucking Cinco de Mayo," and he's like, "Followed by Sace in the face." I'll never forget that, dude, as long as I live, because, dude, it's true, because you're hungover real bad on the 6th of May, and it was Sace in your face, and it had me laughing so hard, dude. I'll never forget that.
6-1 needs to be the sequel.
6-1. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
6-1.
I like that. Yeah,
and that's my birthday.
Oh, my birthday's in 6 days, dude. I'm gonna be 40 in 6 fucking days. So if anybody wants to buy me guns for my birthday, feel free. I'll take whatever ones you guys want to buy. Just send me fucking Bass Pro Shop fucking gift cards, dude. If you want to give me.
If anybody has a gun buyback in their area, let us know. We'll fly down. We'll be about a mile away, and we'll buy all the guns.
We'll buy the guns that you're gonna buy. We'll give you $5 more.
Dude, they give them like $150 for like a semi-auto. Like we'll give you $250.
And it's gift cards too. They're like $150 gift cards. I'll give you a $200 fucking Visa gift card, dude, for sure. No, but seriously, if you wanna get me a birthday present, just send me fucking Shields gift cards. Shields, because they got some good deals. We went down there today and got Julia her new gun, which is setting over here.
Oh, they'll match coupons. They'll match competitor
Bro,
coupons.
they had the Shield M&P Equalizer, which is a nice gun for a woman, for $490. And at our local gun range where we first looked at it, it was like $590. I was like, dude, that's $100 less. And there was a $75 melon rebate on it too. So we got the gun, the holster, the ammo for the price it would have been to buy the gun at another place. Shield's got some good deals, dude. I was surprised.
Fuck yeah. And yeah, my birthday's coming up on April 2nd as well, and I am a much simpler man than all of the rest of you here. Just send titties.
Send titties. Send this man some boobies.
That's right.
Before we go to, I do want to talk about one of our sponsors, of course, Peace Hawk Coffee. With the small coffee roasting business, Peace Hawk will sell delicious micro batch roasted coffee online while donating at least $1 for every pound sold to worthy foreign aid organizations like Yemen Relief and Reconstruction Foundation. Their initial focus will be on Yemen Ethiopian coffee. We will also have some affordable Central American varieties available too. However, Peace Hawk will always donate at least $1 for every pound sold to worthy foreign aid organizations. When you buy Peace Hawk coffee, you're not only buying great coffee, you have a chance to support the economies of countries struggling against the effects of war, support stellar private aid foundations doing life-saving work abroad, support stateside peace activists like myself and my friend Will Hapson, who started this wonderful company. The name Peace Hawk will be the counter to the War Hawk, who is aggressively pro-war. This company will be aggressively pro-peace. Sign up today at the email list at peacehawk.coffee. It's good stuff. We got a new shipment up there right now, set on the counter. I'm stoked to, because we have Julia loves coffee, and we have like 15 different ways to make coffee, but we just got a pour over, and we also have a French press, and then we have the Keurig, of course. But we're gonna do some pour over fucking Yemen coffee. It's good shit, dude. It's good stuff. You guys should definitely go check it out.
Holy shit! I thought you were advertising pee socks the whole time, and I'm like, oh, the sock that I urinate in when I can't get up during a podcast.
Pee socks, dude. Pee socks. Right. That's a good one. Hey, I'm gonna go to sleep in these pee socks too. I threw up in a pair of pants once, so I get it.
Pee socks, the sequel to cum socks.
I did. I one time I had a friend who worked at a bar in San Francisco, and she's like, come out here and hang out. It's hella boring. There's not very many people here. I'll give you free drinks. Well, to San Francisco I go, right? And so I went out to San Francisco, and I shit you not, dude, this is a true story. This was in my 20s, by the way, when I could drink a lot more. I had 16 Irish car bombs.
Whoa.
16 Irish car bombs.
Buddy, what kind of a span of time are we talking about? The sesh?
3 to 4 hours?
Yeah, 3 to 4 hours.
3 to 4 hours. 16 Irish car bombs. I'm telling you.
That's a Guinness with a shot of Jameson dropped in.
It's a Guinness with a shot that's mixed half Jameson, half Bailey's.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And
right, gotcha.
And I'm telling you, dude, likely the most drunk I've ever been in my entire life.
Yeah.
I woke up the next morning, and I was like, I got to throw up. But there was no way I was getting out of bed. No way.
Did you feel like you got hit in the head with a golf ball?
It was bad, dude. The whole room was still spinning at fucking 9 o'clock in the morning. And I had my pants that I had just kicked off next to the bed. And I picked up my pants, and I puked inside my pants. And I folded my pants back up, and I went back to sleep, dude.
But wouldn't it go down the leg and like come
it went
out
fucking everywhere, dude. It did nothing, almost nothing whatsoever to catch the puke. But
it's that logic, though, in that state of mind.
Yeah, I was like, it's like a bag. It's like a bag, dude. You know what I mean? It's like a bag.
Yeah.
It was probably one of the most. It's like a bag. It was probably one of the most. I told on the stream, I don't care. It's probably, this was fucking 16, 17 years. I mean, it's a long time ago. But I will never ever forget puking into the pants. And it gets better. It gets much better.
Puking Irish car bombs, too.
This was right after I got out of the military, right? And I was kind of still finding myself, trying to figure out what I was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I was in my childhood bedroom at my mom's house.
No.
Yes.
And you're just like, no.
And my mom was like, what the fuck happened here? What happened here? She's like, get these pants out in the front yard with the hose right now. And it couldn't have been a worse place for me to be hungover at. You know,
how soon did she discover it after the puke had been in the pants?
It couldn't have been more than a couple hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could probably smell it.
Yeah, that's what happened.
It was bad.
She followed the scent.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
I was fucking hammered though. Like, I mean, I don't drink almost at all anymore. You guys know. You guys come down here and drink a bunch of beers. I never drink. I just don't drink. It doesn't make me feel good anymore. It really doesn't. Like, I every once in a while I have a drink. We went out and had to go to the range the other day. We went and had dinner first at Opa, which is really good Italian Mediterranean restaurant here. And then we had a drink there. I had one fucking shot of Templeton rye. I love rye. And by the time we got to the fucking range, my head hurt, dude. I'm like, fuck, I feel like shit. Like, it just doesn't make me feel good anymore. I'd much rather just smoke a ton of weed.
Well, don't do shots.
But that's all. That's all I like. I don't
If
like
it's
all that other shit.
moderation. Like I drink 2 beers. Like, I'm
Yeah, but
2
even beers, dude. So if I have 3 beers, I won't get drunk, but I'll still feel like shit the next day.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Alcohol doesn't like me anymore. I think it's because I like put my liver through fucking literal hell for so many years that it just doesn't process the liquor like
Yeah,
it used
maybe
to.
it's like at 20%.
Because I mean,
Like shit.
there was years there in my 20s where we drank a handle of whiskey every day, bro. Like Johnny Walker Black
Whoa.
Label, a handle
that'll
every
do
day.
That's called alcoholism.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, oh,
yeah, I was
yeah.
a full
It's
blown
called
alcoholic.
permanent damage.
Yeah, I was a full blown alcoholic in especially my early 20s, dude. After I got in the military, oh yeah, dude, we drank all the time, every fucking day. Yeah, a good time. Toad, I love you to death. Where can people find you,
You too,
support
man.
you, listen to you, check out your podcast, all that stuff?
It's Tower Gang Toad on Twitter, and the podcast is the Tower Gang Podcast, and we are at Tower Gang Pod pretty much everywhere. We do have a YouTube account. We're on tomorrow night, continuing the March mass shootings bracket. We're on every Wednesday night at 9:11 p.m. and we stream live to Rumble and Odyssey as well, so we're up on those places as well.
They got
Everywhere
better
it's Tower Gang
internet than
Pod.
us.
Sign up for Patreon, patreon.com/Tower Gang Pod, and throw us some support, and you get to ask us ridiculous questions, and you get occasional extra streams.
Do you guys offer blowjobs on Patreon, or how's that work?
Not yet. Maybe we should.
That's
Since,
like
well, the
$300 tier.
well, yeah, the Patreon tiers are actually named after penis sizes. So
Fucking of course they are, dude.
The $1 one is Toad.
There's not a dick to ass ratio one.
no, there isn't. I think they're micro penis, average white guy, and huge hog right now. I want to say I forget.
Jesus, dude, I love you guys.
Something like that.
Fucking great. Toad, do you want to come on the after hour show with us here in a minute?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. Hey, thanks a lot, Joanne. Just give me a couple minutes to close this stream out, and we'll get going.
All right.
All right, brother. Thank you so much
Thanks,
for
man.
coming on, dude. We appreciate you.
Thank you. You too.
All right, guys. Toad rules. I love Toad. I don't give a fuck what you have to say about Toad on Twitter. He's my homie. He's gonna die my homie, dude. That's it. Guys, I love you to death. You guys got anything before we get going?
Follow me on Twitter at BulldogGamer28. I feel like I'm being gaslit that I'm not that.
No, this
that
is
I'm
the best. This is the
behaving
best
away-
Ryan I've ever seen right now.
Behaving in it feels the complete inverse. I feel like I'm being gaslit tonight. and I
You
don't
seem like a normal person tonight, dude. Legitimately. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not kidding you at all, dude. It's been fucking really cool to watch you like this, dude.
10
Like,
out of
see,
10 would recommend.
you have been smiling.
I'm like,
Dude, you have
That's
been
because I'm just, like,
smiling
thinking
this
of
entire
stupid
show.
shit.
I have never, ever, Ryan, I've known you for months and months and months
Yeah.
now. We hang out twice a week. You have dinner with my family. I've never seen you smile this much, dude. You're fucking happy, dude. You're happy, bro. You're
it's the
not-
ignorance is bliss.
Trust me,
type
dude.
of
Trust
things.
me.
I'm like,
You are
not-
fucking happy.
I'm not
right
like
now, dude.
seeing past my own nose.
I've never, ever, in the time that I've known you, in the twice a week that you come over to my house with your wife and sit down and have dinner with
Well,
my
and this is-
kids, I have never seen you this happy, dude.
And it's funny. This is some of the least fun I've had podcasting.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Ryan.
dude. Yeah, fuck, jeez, dude.
Oh, just because of my altered state of mind, and because Toad's
Toad's in the green room right now. Like, really, you fucking asshole?
You need to start some microdosing. We'll do some microdosing. Some
You got to do something,
psilocybin.
dude, because this is. I'm
Yep.
telling you, this is the happiest I've ever seen you.
Just
Bro.
maintain.
It was almost like blissful to watch how happy you were tonight.
Yeah, and it does not reflect my internal state at all.
So weird, dude.
We don't care about that though.
Yeah, we don't care about how you
It's
feel on the
not-
inside, dude. Fuck, this is an internet show, bro. We have to present you a certain way, and this worked. You know what I mean? AJ, you got anything before we go?
Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Poison_tip. I'm a scorpion in your boo
You guys
box.
are so gay. Hugging each other on the fucking couch. It's all. Look at Ryan. Look how happy Ryan is, dude.
No, listen. We're men and we're comfortable sitting next to each
We're
other. What's the
men.
big deal?
And we're happy and we're kissing on the couch.
No
Oh,
meds.
sorry. Guys, I love you to death. We'll be back with an all new show on Thursday. I'm sorry about the week off. I hate taking time off from the show. 'Cause, well, one, we lose revenue every time we do it, but two, because it's like I like hanging out.
Yeah, it throws off my schedule. We all know how particular I am.
Ryan
with
can't.
my schedule.
Ryan can't even take his pills on time because we didn't do the show for a week, dude. Jesus, dude. I love you guys to death. I'll see you on Thursday for an all new show. Until then, don't forget to break the cycle.
Due to legal reasons, I just have to explain. The lyrics of my last song may seem to contain a violent call to action in the verse and refrain, but I just meant it in Minecraft. The helicopter part was in reference to GTA 5 and the things you do. So any violence you commit, I am not an excuse, because I just meant it in Minecraft. A chipper is my friend and he's constantly cold. Accusations of incitement getting totally old. Make your own choices, yeah, you have control, because I just meant it in Minecraft. Obviously I would never advocate force, unless there's due process and a trial, of course. And if you're convicted, we will make you a corpse in Minecraft, just in Minecraft. Nothing I mean, you know it. No product finished, get your clothes from COVID. Holy shit, I think